this far. I'm gonna join in a rock and roll band. I'm gonna camp out on the land. I'm gonna try to get my soul free. We are stardust. We are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. Then can I walk beside you? I have come here to lose the smog, and I feel. When morning comes to Morgantown, the merchants roll their awnings down, and milk trucks make their morning rounds in morning Morgantown. We'll rise up early with the sun to ride the bus while everyone is yawning and the day is young in morning Morgantown. Morning Morgantown, buy your dreams $1 down. Morning, any town you name, morning's just the same. We'll find a table in the shade and sip our tea and lemonade and watch the morning on parade in morning Morgantown. Ladies in the rainbow fashions, colored stop and go lights flash. We'll wink at total strangers passing in morning Morgantown. Morning Morgantown, buy your dreams $1 down. Morning, any town you name, morning's just the same. I'd like to buy you everything, a wooden bird with painted wings, a window full of colored rings in morning Morgantown. But the only thing I have to give to make you smile, to win you with, are all the mornings still to give in morning Morgantown.
here we are, welcoming you back again to Strings Attached at Home, live from Austin, Texas. I'm Will Taylor. This is Karen Mall. We'd like to welcome you to not exactly our home, but it is this Argosy trailer, Airstream trailer. We're streaming from an Airstream trailer live from Austin, Texas, on our land. We're really grateful to be here where we live at this time in human history. We welcome you to our Songs of Joni Mitchell show. We've done this show for many years, and we're going to be playing some songs from the Joni Mitchell songbook. And a couple things that you can help us out with right now before we get started, just to help to get the broadcast out to as many people as possible. One is comment. Let us know where you're watching this from. Who are you watching this with? And we'd love for you to like and heart along there on the stage. It's also really cool if you make those hearts and likes come up. And start a watch party. That helps get out there. Make some popcorn, watch party. And you can make a donation very easily below anytime during the broadcast for $10 or more. If you follow the links, Venmo and PayPal will be right there. $10 or more gets you 3 free songs from our upcoming recording. And we'll be reading letters during the broadcast from listeners that have written in. Every week, we read letters. So send us your letters at will@willtaylor.com. And last of all, you can join our email list at StringsAttachedMusic.com. So we're going to play... That first song, by the way, was Good Morning, Morgantown. And now we're going to play Little Green. And this goes out to Tahoma. And it's from the album Blue. It was written in 1966. Shortly after she had signed the papers to place her daughter for adoption the previous year. She was a poor folk singer in Toronto. The existence of her daughter, originally called Kelly Dale, was not publicly known until 1993, when a roommate from Mitchell's art school days in 1960s sold the story of the adoption to a tabloid magazine. Mitchell says, "I was dirt poor, unhappy mother. An unhappy mother does not raise a happy child. It was a difficult parting with the child, but I had to let her go." Mitchell was finally reunited with her daughter in 1997.
Born with the moon in Cancer, choose her a name she will answer to. Call her green, and the winters cannot fade her. Call her green for the children who've made her. Little green, be a gypsy dancer. He went to California, hearing that everything is warmer there. So you write him a letter and say, her eyes are blue. He sends you a poem and he's lost to you. Little dream, he's a non-conformer, just a little green, like the color when the spring is born. There'll be crocuses to bring to school tomorrow, just a little green, like the nights when the northern lights perform. There'll be icicles and birthday clothes, and sometimes there'll be sorrow. Child of lies you are sending home. So you sign all the papers in the family name. You're saying you're sorry, but you're not ashamed. That little green has a happy ending. Just a little green, like the color when the spring is born. There'll be icicles to bring to school tomorrow. Just a little green, like the nights when the northern lights perform. There'll be crocuses and birthday clothes, and sometimes there'll be sorrow.
All right, everybody, that's Karen Mall on the lead vocals. I'm so blessed to be with her during these times and bringing this music of Joni Mitchell to you, and different music each week.
And we love requests, by
That's
the
right.
way.
We do love requests, and this next one that's coming up is another song from Blue. Again, if you're just tuning in, we appreciate your donations at live.stringsattached.org. All the options there for Venmo and PayPal. And, you know, let us know where you're watching this from. What's happening in your world that's positive and upbeat? Are you reconnecting with your garden? Have you gotten back to the garden yet? As Joni says in the song Woodstock. And I hope the sound is good out there. We've worked really hard to get the sound
This
happening.
guy,
Although I'm
technical wizard over here
How's
to
it
my right.
sound?
He's amazing.
Oh, thanks. So we're doing a song called All I Want. It's from Blue, and it has specific references to her relationship with James Taylor, such as a sweater that she knitted for him all the time. During the making of Blue, they were still very much in love and involved, and despite his difficulties, Joni evidently felt that she had found the person with whom she could pair bond in Taylor. By March, his fame exploded, causing friction, and she was reportedly devastated when he broke off the relationship. So I never knew that it was about fame. But anyway, the song is from Blue.
Who knows?
How many of you out there fell in love with Joni through Blue?
Hey, Ginger.
It's so gorgeous.
I did. I fell in love with Joni through Blue. I'm sure that was my first introduction. Not in college, but later. Joining us is our cat, Ginger. She likes to be where the people are.
All right. So, guys, thanks for joining us.
I am on a lonely road and I am traveling, looking for something. What can it be? Oh, I hate you some, I hate you some, but I love you some. Oh, I love you when I forget about me. I wanna be strong, I wanna laugh along, wanna belong to the living. Alive, alive, I wanna get up and jive, wanna wreck my stockings in some jukebox style. Do you want to dance with me, baby? Do you wanna take a chance on maybe finding some sweet romance with me, baby? Well, come on. All I really want, I love to do, is to bring out the best in me and in you too. All I really want, I love to do, is to bring out the best in me and in you. I wanna talk to you, I wanna shampoo you, I wanna renew you again and again. Applause, applause. applause. Life is our cause. When I think of your kisses, my mind seesaws. Do you see, do you see, do you see how you hurt me, baby? So I hurt you too, and then we both get so blue. For the key to set me free. Oh, the jealousies, the greed is the unraveling. It's the unraveling, and it undoes all the joy that could be. And I just wanna have fun. I wanna rise like the sun. I wanna be the one that you wanna see. I wanna knit you a sweater. I wanna write you a love letter. I wanna make you feel better, make you feel free. Ooh, I wanna make you feel free. I wanna make you feel.
Go. Karen Mall once again on guitar, and we have all our instruments with us today. Between the two of us, we have 4 instruments, and we're getting our studio space more together with each week. As Leonard Bernstein said, to achieve great things, you just need great ideas and not enough time. But she's been looking online for a backdrop. We'd love to get you guys. We'd love to get your feedback. Some people say we like seeing the whole Airstream trailer with the instruments, but we think maybe just a nice colored backdrop here would make sense.
We're hearing a ruckus outside right now. You probably can't hear it, but there's our daughter found a little nest of baby cardinals. Did you know that?
No.
So she found a nest of eggs in a bicycle helmet that was hanging, and the very next day they were no longer eggs. They were babies, and you could see their little mouths open up, waiting for food. What do you think? Do you think that's
They're in the
what's
back.
going on
I
out
think
there?
that is what's going on. I wish we could take the camera out there and show the people.
I know, tiny little things in a bicycle helmet, a kid's bicycle helmet even.
We've been doing this music since 2005-ish. We did our first Joni Mitchell tribute show with Molly Venter, Gene Sinodinos, Susanna Schaffel, and this next artist that I'm going to feature, we're going to bring in from the far northeast, up there in Vermont, is Libby Kirkpatrick. She's a close friend of ours.
Yay!
And she's very close to the ethic of these songs, you know, just being in touch with nature and living a life of simplicity, living a life dedicated to simplifying your life and connecting with others. And she's been up there for quite a while, been away from Austin. So we're going to send this out from Libby. Actually, we're going to bring Libby on here in a minute, and this is her doing the song California. And what, before I get over to that, I'd love to hear back from you guys that are watching this in the comments. What are some of the emotions that come up and some of the memories that are brought up by the emotions of Joni Mitchell's music. We'd really like to hear that. For me, I was listening to these songs, getting it ready for the show, and it seems to really fit the place that we're in, which is we're going back to the garden. We're having a regular schedule. And if you listen to these songs, I think back to the time of Woodstock, again, when the hippies were around and they were saying, we all need to go back to Earth, Mother Earth. And here we are again, 50 years later, revisiting these songs and being forced in a way to revisit because Mother Nature has played a hand on us in a way. And here we have the life goes on right now outside our door with the birds. So here's Libby. Anyway, just some thoughts to share. Share on the comments. We love the hearts and likes. We love the donations because that's how we're being musicians now. That's how we get paid and actually pay our bills is this little thing at the bottom where it says virtual tip jar, $10 or more gets you free mystery songs, and the birds are getting really loud. So less talk, I know, and let me bring up Libby now, so bear with me. Okay, I rehearse this.
Hey everybody, it's me. I got a little sunshine coming in and my camera's recording. And I got light on my face, I got light in my heart, and I'm sending you some light. And Joni Mitchell style. Sitting in a park in Paris, France, reading the news. The shore looks bad. They won't give peace a chance. That was just some dream that some of us had. Still a lot of lands to seek, but I wouldn't want to stay here. It's too old and cold and settled in its ways here. But California, I'm coming home. I want to see the folks I dig and the sunset pig. California, coming home. Well, I met a redneck on a Grecian isle. He did the goat dance very well. He gave me back my smile. He kept my camera to sell. And oh, that rogue, the red rogue. He cooked good omelets and stews, and I might have stayed on with him there. But my heart was crying out for you. California, I'm coming home. Make me feel good, rock and roll band. I'm your biggest fan. California, I'm coming home. Oh, it gets so lonely when you're walking and the streets are full of strangers. All the news of home just gives you the blues. It's just gonna give you the blues. I bought me a ticket and hopped on a plane to Spain. I went to this party down a red dirt road. There were lots of pretty people there, even Rolling Stone reading Vogue. They said, how long can you hang around? I said, a week, maybe two. Just until my skin turns brown, then I'm going home to California. I'm coming home. Will you take me as I am? I'm strung out on this foreign land. California, here I am. Oh, it gets so lonely when you're walking on the streets are full of strangers. All the news of home you read more about the wars and the petty dangers. Will you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am? Will you take me as I am? Take me, take me as I am. Love y'all.
All right, thanks, Libby. We love you so much.
Oh, we love Libby. Isn't she just
She's great.
stunning? I have long loved Libby singing and guitar playing and songwriting.
Thanks a lot, Libby. We hope to do another one of these with you. And now we're going to come to the letter portion where we read letters from our audience that have been tuning in to the Strings Attached at Home. Again, we appreciate your donations. All the link is below for Venmo and PayPal. Share the live broadcast if you can. And this is a couple letters that came in response to the preparation for the Joni Mitchell show. Good afternoon. When I was a young woman, 20 years in fact, my sister, her friend, my friend Dennis, who was driving, and myself all drove from Marblehead, Massachusetts to Lenox, Louisiana to see Joni Mitchell at Tanglewood. I don't think that's in Louisiana. It was the most beautiful concert I'd ever been to, 17,000 strong. She played the first set with the backup of the Tom Scott and LA Express. It was an August day that started out beautiful with lazy skies and pine air, but developed into a rainstorm. Joni played her second set unaccompanied, her beautiful voice ringing through the hills and trees and washing over us like grace. She ended her set with Help Me, as I can recall, with Tom Scott again, and people were ecstatic. I also remember this so vividly because we got very lost and ended up sleeping in the car, lost on a mountain in the middle of a crazy downpour and thunderstorm. No cell phones back then. It was an epic concert. Suzanne. These are stories from our followers. Hi, Will. Planted our garden first week in March. It's small. Tomatoes, peppers, eggplant, and a few herbs. My favorite Joni Mitchell albums are the two weird ones, Hajira and The Hissing of Summer Lawns. See you Tuesday, Alan. Of course, my favorite one is one of the weird ones, the Hajira, with Jaco Pastorius, Herbie Hancock. Do you have a favorite, Karen? I'm going to pass the mic over to you. Use the mic.
Well, you know, Will, I don't believe in favorites. I have a few favorites, so Ladies of the Canyon, Blue, of course.
You're going to read a letter too?
I'm going to read a letter too. I came to Joni relatively late, considering my dad was a Navy guy who adored folk music and gave me his vintage Joan Baez and Peter, Paul and Mary albums when I was maybe 10 or 11. Of course, I knew the Joni title like Big Yellow Taxi and The Circle Game, but I was 18 and trying my hand at getting a degree the first time at Central Connecticut State University when I picked up a copy of Ladies of the Canyon at a strip mall record store. It was on cassette. At that point, I was heavy into the theater department of the school and beginning to embrace my gay identity. My hair buzzed at the sides with a shock of floppy white on top, along with my new wave boots and jackets. Hardly seems as though it went with Joni's sound. But I fell hard for songs off the album like Ladies of the Canyon, He Played Real Good for Free, and Conversation. Within months, I had bought Clouds Blue, Court and Spark, and so on. And the sense of freedom she telegraphed with her lyrics and her unparalleled vocalizations, actually, it really went well with my journey of self-discovery and coming into myself. Also, lesbians love to fall in love over Joni Mitchell. It's just a hard fact. And that is from Tracy.
Okay. So that's letters. You can mail your letters into will@willtaylor.com. And again, we appreciate donations. Virtual tip jar down below. live.stringsattached.org. That's how we eat now. It's like all of our gigs, not to be depressed here, we're happy where we are, but every performance has been canceled for at least the next 3 or 4 months. So we're coming to you live here, and we appreciate if it's $1, we appreciate if it's 5, 10, 15, 20, all the way up to $100 that goes to supporting how we make a living. And we're putting a lot of energy into making this show better and better each week. So we appreciate your support. We're going to move on to the next song is Case of You, right? Okay. Thank you for the background music. Let me put this down. You start it.
Just before our love got lost, you said, I am as constant as a northern star. And I said, constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, in the blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada, oh Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. You're in my blood, you're my holy wine. It tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you. Still be on my feet, I would still be on my feet. I am a lonely painter. I live in a box of paints. I'm frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. I remember the time that you told me, you said, love is touching souls, and surely you touched mine, 'cause part of you pours out in me in these lines from time to time. Oh, but you're in my blood, you're my holy wine. You're so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, my darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my feet. I met a woman, she had a mouth like yours. She knew your life, she knew your devils and your deeds, and she said, go to him and stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Oh, you are in my blood, you're my holy wine. You taste so bitter, bitter and so sweet. I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. I would still be on my
Oh, Chelsea. Okay. Caramel does a great job. Somebody mentioned here, I cannot hear it. Too soft. Okay, we'll turn it up a little bit. Is that so?
Yikes.
Okay. How's the vote? I'm going to turn it up a little bit.
Do it again.
It might have been Libby that they were talking about.
Yeah,
thank
maybe.
you, Marie. Thank you, Dave. Marshall, he prefers no backdrop. Thanks for your donations at live.stringsattached.org. $10 or more gets you the 3 free mystery songs. $10 more gets you the free mystery songs. And we're going to do Chelsea Morning next. It's from her second album, Clouds. She produced most of this album and painted a self-portrait for its cover artwork.
We forgot to say that A Case of You was dedicated to Rachel Trudell
Oh, that's right.
and Harriet Reynolds. Thank you for requesting such an amazing song.
Thank you so much. And if you're watching this on Will Taylor's page, there's 10 of you on there, my personal page. Let me know if you need more volume. I can turn it up more. I think we're good now. This is Chelsea Morning again. This song was inspired by Mitchell's room in the Chelsea neighborhood of New York City. The inspiration for the verse comes partly from the distinct decor of her apartment. While in Philadelphia, Mitchell and friends had made a mobile from shards of colored glass they had found in the street and wire coat hangers, which filtered the light coming into her room through the window and created the rainbow on the wall. During coffeehouse performances of this song in the late 60s, Mitchell explained that the famous stained glass had been rescued from the salvaged windows of a demolished home for unwed mothers. Us again. That's Caramel. I'm Will Taylor. Welcome to Strings Attached at Home, live from Austin, Texas. We're so happy you're here to join us for Songs of Joni Mitchell. We're going to continue on here with Keep the Music Going. We appreciate your tips at live.stringsattached.org. We'll be sharing the show notes at the end of the show, so please stick around. Appreciate your support during these uncertain times, but we can have a good time in the meantime, rediscovering music and rediscovering connection with each other in whatever ways are possible.
And this is the only time there is right now.
That's right. So we're going to move on to this song is very well known. Joni Mitchell tune.
Why, yes, it is.
And it is from the Clouds album. And she is said to have written Both Sides Now in March 1967, inspired by a passage in Henderson the Rain King. This is something I didn't know. A 1959 novel by Saul Bellow. I was reading Saul Bellow's Henderson the Rain King on a plane, and early in the book, Henderson the Rain King is also up in a plane. He's on his way to Africa, and he looks down and sees the clouds. I put down the book, looked out the window, and saw clouds too. I immediately started writing the song. I had no idea that the song would become as popular as it did. All right. Got reverb. We're good. Okay. 3.
Bows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at the clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I could have done, the clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's clouds, illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go, and if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling pride. really don't know life at all.
Isn't Karen Mall doing such a great job of these? I hope that it's coming through clear. And guys, once again, this is like live. We are not editing, we're playing as if we were playing a real show. That actually occurred to me when
Yes,
Of
it's
course,
live.
the perfections are all there, imperfections, but we hope that you feel that coming through, that we're here for you. We're not just playing in a studio and overdubbing. We're really trying to give it all for our performances, and that's the way it was in the in the 50s and 60s when they played a show. There was no auto-tune, there was no click tracks. Everything was just very human. The music was made by humans. So I hope that a lot of us are coming back to that and enjoying that aspect of this live stream. And you can make a donation, or if you don't want to call it a donation, call it a tip, call it a payment for an evening of live music. And we hope to keep revisiting this. So live.stringsattached.org to make a tip to help support us. And we love you out there. We love you watching that. What have we got next? We're moving on now to the song about the Midway from the album Clouds.
I guess we really want to say that for those of you who do still have jobs, because a lot of us do, we're so happy you do, and we're grateful for any tips.
That's right.
Even $1, truly, because we have to keep it going somehow. Keep each other going.
Keep connected. All right. And if any of you need help, if any of you are musicians watching out there, I am putting together a streaming guide on how to do this. And I see lots of comments here. After this next one, I'll read a few comments from folks. Here we go with the song about the Midway. Let's see.
When I met you on a midway at a fair last year, and you stood out like a ruby in a black man's ear. You were playing on the pack it in, I heard you did. Pack it in. Was it hard to fold a hand you knew could win? So lately you've been hiding. It was somewhere in the news. And I'm still at these races with my ticket stubs and mileage. And I sometimes calls out the numbers, and it sometimes mentions mine. And I feel like I've been working overtime. Over time, I've lost my fire. Over time, always playing one more hand for one more dime. Slowing down, I'm getting tired. Slowing down. And I envy you the valley that you found. 'Cause I'm midway down the midway. Slowing down, down,
All right.
Slowing
Song.
down.
Let's.
We forgot about that one that I was rehearsing with Dave
Which one?
Madden.
Oh, right. That's okay. We're gonna get. Yeah, we want to thank Dave for sending over a piano part. We're gonna bring that. There's a tune that we just didn't have quite enough time to get, but we'll get it next week or the week
Yeah.
after. It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise.
So thanks for tuning in to Strings Attached at Home, featuring Karen Mall, and I'm Will Taylor. We're here every Tuesday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. And if you're in Europe, you can watch us at 8 p.m. Italy time. We love your letters at will@willtaylor.com and your donations at live.stringsattached.org. It's a goodwill offering. It's not required, but we sure appreciate your tips and your generosity and the sharing of this video. We're going to play this song that was recorded live in Berkeley Theater in 1974, and it's a really great perspective on fame and not being famous, and Joni's perspective on music can cross into both areas. You can do music and become famous, or you can just do music because you love it and it's pleasurable and enjoyable. Is that right?
Yes,
Yep,
yes.
we're on the
I
set
was
list.
about to tell a story about another song. Yeah.
Okay. So Karen will have a story after this.
Yes.
All right, we're following our script. We're getting it tight. That's right. So hopefully this will be a podcast eventually. All right, let me put the reverb on and we'll take this.
You thought I was going to sing, didn't you?
That's right. Play real good
Keep
for
them
free.
guessing.
Let's read a couple comments.
He played real good for free, I would say. Very nice.
And you know what? You can watch this, and it's free. So you're watching real good for free.
That's right. Let's hope so.
Thanks for joining us at Strings Attached at Home. And I'd like to read a couple shout-outs to
Yes.
Alan Brossard, watching.
Oh, hi,
Says
Alan.
just wow. Stella Kate Blue, Kate Cleary, glad to have you. We got 46 comments. We appreciate you sharing the video. We appreciate you starting a watch party. All the likes and hearts, we see that. And our hearts kind of go flutter too when we see that. So I'm trying to get more comments to come up. Oh, see all. There we go. Welcome to Strings Attached at Home. Pulling up the comments while Karen plays a little gorgeous background music. What do you guys think of the sound today? This is the 4th edition of Strings Attached at Home. Shannon Farrell, good to see you. Let us know where you're watching this from. Once again, I'm trying to get all the comments to come up. Click here.
And what do you want to hear next week?
That's right. What do you want to hear next week? Send your letters into will@willtaylor.com. You know, Facebook is not doing a good job. I click on comments, and then it just only shows me 3 comments. Click on it again. It's not there. Let's see. We're having a little fun here with Facebook. Yes, more music to come. Don't worry. Shannon Farrell. Good to see you. Okay, we have a lot of reverb happening. Let me turn that off. Let's see if this helps. Okay, let's read from the top. Here we go. Erica Inman, thanks for watching. Welcome to the Songs of Joni Mitchell. Mia, thank you. Jennifer Romero, Kate Cleary, Andy Corwin's here. Lynn Taylor's here. Glenn Johnston, Keith Young. We hope you are strong tonight. We hope that you are healthy tonight. We want to send out our blessings from South Austin. Where are you listening to this from? Have you shared it yet? Ann Reardon from California, my old violin player friend from long ago. Fran Steely, Erica, Allie. Okay, we've got some more music now. We're going to do this next tune. Well, we're getting to the end of the show. Again, watch us every week. Audio is really low. Okay, I turned it up. How are we now? Is it still low? Check. I'm turning up even more. Okay, that should be good. Karen Habib, thanks for tuning in. RT, just making a couple adjustments here. We have to do our own engineering while we're playing. And there's so many people who have joined us tonight. One of the things that's cool about Facebook is you can, on a live video, you can click that little bell and it will remind you when we go live. It'll also remind you if you get on our email list, stringsattachedmusic.net. We'd love for you to sign up there. And donate. Here's your last chance to donate. We got 1 or 2 more songs. Virtual chip jar below, live.stringsattached.org. We accept Venmo. We accept PayPal. And we're doing this because it really impacts the income, helps us stay being musicians, stay writing music, stay performing music. Here in our house, while we're sheltering with everybody else, we are working on this show and working on music. So you can make a difference. This is the telethon part of the show. Bear with me, music's coming up. By sharing the video, starting watch party, doing all that stuff, joining us so that in the months to come, we can still keep doing this. And, if you guys didn't know, we do a thing called Strings Attached Cares. StringsAttachedCares.org. We've done amazing fundraisers for the Bastrop fire that happened, for Hurricane Harvey, for the elderly. We have given a lot over the years, over the last 10 years. And so we're asking now for your help since we have no gigs. And looks like this kind of helps bridge a gap. So thanks for your donations below. Let's send it over the top tonight. And I'm amazed that it's actually transcribing while I'm talking. All right, Karen is going to play beautiful song from the 3rd studio album of Joni Mitchell, Ladies of the Canyon. And everybody can sing this at home.
Yes, please sing along. I have a little story to go with the song. Some years ago, I happened upon a late night rerun of the show 30-something. I never really watched it in the day, but I sort of ran into this rerun. I was staying at my parents' house, and this rerun came on, and at the end of this episode, and 30-something, it's about these young families and going crazy with their kids and all that. And at the end of the episode, there was this beautiful montage of the parents and the kids and the messy life and the beauty of this wonderful, vulnerable time in life when you have small children. And this song, The Circle Game, was the soundtrack to that montage, that moment in this episode. And I just bawled my eyes out. Because at that time, of course, that's all I wanted was a family and a child and a partner.
Midway.
And so now here I am with all of those things. And I don't have to bawl my eyes out over that anymore. I can choose other things to bawl my eyes out over.
Thank you, Karen.
Yep.
That's right. We're here together. We're in this together, all of us.
Yeah, we are.
And you can come join me and be with me tonight for my meditation group at 9 o'clock if you want to join. And actually, I'm sorry, we're not meeting this week. We're not meeting tonight. Let's start this again.
Yesterday a child went out to wander, caught a dragonfly inside a jar. Fearful when the sky was full of thunder, and tearful at the falling of a star. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Then the child moved 10 times round the seasons, skated over 10 clear frozen streams. Words like "when you're older" must appease her, and promises of someday make up her dreams. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. 16 springs and 16 summers gone now. Cartwheels turn to cartwheels through the town, and they tell her, take your time, 'cause it won't be long now, till you drag your feet just to slow the circles down. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in the circle game. So the years spin by, and now the girl is 20, and her dreams have lost a lot of grandeur coming true. There'll be new dreams, maybe better dreams, and plenty of dreams before the last revolving year is through. And the seasons, they go round and round, and the painted ponies go up and down. We're captive on a carousel of time. We can't return, we can only look behind from where we came, and go round and round and round in a circle game, and go round and round and round in the circle game. Good night. We love you. We'll see you next week.
We don't have one more? Okay, that's good. Once again, you've been listening to Karen Mall on the mandolin, guitar, and lead vocals. Isn't she wonderful?
I think
She's a
I think
great,
that's it.
great,
Yeah.
great job on the Joni Mitchell material.
Thank you.
Yep, and you can hear her singing Woodstock if you go to our Spotify, Will Taylor and Strings Attached, and look for an album that's called Strings Attached: The Dark Years. Matter of fact, I'm going to play that next on the out credits.
Dark years.
I'm Will Taylor. This has been Strings Attached at Home number 5. We'll see you back here on Tuesday. Set your calendars, set your reminders. Right now, do it so you don't forget. Let's make this big. Let's get a lot of people to show up next Tuesday. And by the way, here's the theme for next Tuesday. We are going out into the woods. We're going out to Strings in the Woods in a beautiful park, just the two of us. And we're going to do our live show from Mary Moore Seawright Park in various locations around there. So what songs would you like to hear from us in the woods? You can email us at will@willtaylor.com. You can still make a donation, live.stringsattached.org, Venmo, PayPal, a lot of other things. What would you like to hear for our Strings in the Woods version next Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time? And if you're in Europe, if you know anybody in Europe, we'll be live at 8 p.m. Italy time on Monday. And if you want an email reminder, stringsattachedmusic.net. Sign up right there. If you'd like to help us out with this broadcast, there are lots of things you can do. Just reach out to us. We appreciate you. And we're going to go take a break now. And I'm going to put on the final credits here. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Here we go. Oh, where'd the song go? Here it is.
I came upon a child of God. He was walking along the road, and I asked him, "Where are you going?" And this he told me. "I'm going on down to Yasgur's farm. I'm gonna join in a rock and roll band. I'm gonna camp out on the land. I'm gonna try to get my soul free. We are stardust. We are golden. And we've got to get ourselves back to the garden." and turning. Well, maybe it's just the time of year, or maybe it's a time of man. I don't know who I am, but you know that life is for learning. We are stardust, we are golden, and we've got to get ourselves back to the garden. By the time we got to Woodstock, we were 500,000 strong, and everywhere there was song and celebration. And I dreamed I saw the bombers riding shotgun in the sky, and they were turning into butterflies above our nation. We are stardust, billion-year-old carbon. We are golden. We're caught in the devil's bargain, and we've got to get ourselves back to the back to the garden. When I think of all the times I've tried so hard to